Welcome back, and I'm going to go through a past exam question on the area between two curves. If you haven't seen my video on the tutorial to do with this, please click the link above or look in the description. This one involves an exponential function, e. We need to know how to draw e, we need to know how to integrate it, and then again we will be finding the area between two curves. It is worth 4 marks, so stop the video, take a screenshot, have a go at it yourself, and then work through it. But if it's 4 marks, we should be able to do this in 4 minutes or less. Let's get started. Okay, start the clock. So find the area completely enclosed by the curves y equals e to the x and negative e to the x. And also these lines -1 and 1. So it's not totally necessary to have to draw this out, but I think for understanding purposes, we can see what's going on a little bit better. So I've got a set of axes here, and the e to the x expression or function actually has this shape. So when x is 0, e to the 0 is 1, so it's going to go through 1, and it has this exponential curve rising up. So then we have negative e to the x is a reflection in the x-axis. So therefore you would have to have a little bit of knowledge of functions there to know what kind of shape that has. So therefore then that is -1. So there's let's just write that on. That's e to the x, and that's negative e to the x. And then it wants us to find the area bound between -1 and 1. So let's just go and choose put -1 down here, and let's draw a vertical line down there, and 1. So 1 will be here. Now this is a sketch. Don't forget, this is not an accurate drawing. This is just showing us like what area that we need to find. So the area I will shade in blue will be this area here. Now, like I said, if you haven't seen my video on how to determine what the upper function and lower function is, just simply draw a vertical line down through here and just observe that this function at the top we'll label as upper function, and this function at the bottom will be lower function. So therefore, in my problem, when I set this up, the area is equal to the integral between the lower limit, that will be -1, the upper limit, which is going to be 1, and now it's y upper minus, so let's just write that down, y upper minus y lower. So we have to get that round the right way, otherwise the sign will come out wrong. So the y upper will be e to the x minus the y lower. Now that's minus e to the x. That's interesting. Okay, and then that's all with respect to dx. So let's go ahead and we can just tidy that up a little bit. So we say that the area is equal to the integral between -1 and 1. Now e to the x plus e to the x is going to be 2e to the x, all with respect to dx. So we need to integrate this exponential function. And if you look at the description, I also have a video on how to do that if you're not sure. So there is 2e to the x, so that stays exactly the same, that never changes, but you have to divide through by the derivative of this power. Now in this instance, that doesn't actually change anything, because when you divide by 1, it just stays exactly the same. But we must not forget our square brackets after we've integrated it. It's an definite integral, so we have our limits on. So now we need to go ahead and substitute those in one at a time. So when we do that, when we substitute 1 into this, so let's just scrap that 1 because it's just in the way there. When we plug 1 into this, we will get 2e to the 1. Now we have to subtract when we substitute -1 into this. So that will be 2e to the -1. So therefore then we close brackets off, and we would get 2e minus, now that stands for 2 over e. Now this is going to be an exact value in terms of e. So we can actually like tidy that up a little bit if we had to write it as a singular fraction. Therefore we can times top and bottom by e here to give us e squared. The bottom will be e. Then we do -2 over e. Now we could just subtract that. So that's 2e squared minus 2 all over e, and you could even go as far to taking out the 2 as a common factor. So we could just do that now. 2e squared minus 1, close brackets, over e units squared. Stop the clock. Let me know how you get on in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.